everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome to Crush again. It is January 31st, the same day that I recorded the Francine episode, who is kind of the reason why I'm making this video a bit sooner than I expected. Yeah, since, given how my phone fling episodes work out, I just don't want to have a bunch of disjointed stuff going on. So, I would rather spend 35 diamonds and keep what's left of my sanity than to be juggling back and forth and have like half of an episode recorded before this and then another half recorded after this, and it's all just confusing. So, let's go ahead and do this. One of these days I'll get back to 300 diamonds. Okay, so that's it. We've unlocked Claudia, who is voiced by Caitlin Barr, whose stream I actually went to kind of sort of preview her. Anyways, so let's go ahead and meet her. Whoa. Who the heck is she? Can I meet her next? One day while you and your friends are battling Superioroth for the fate of the planet, you're nearly on the verge of defeat when a super awesome anime girl leaps into action, being the main character crushed. She defeats Superioroth with her ridiculously huge sword and immediately begins to monologue while staring into the distance. Dreamy. Anyways.
She'll be back. Her alien clones will resonate her soul saucer in the Darkland. Then she'll only need the Omega Teapot to complete the Final Fantasy set.
Oh my goodness. It's the Genova reunion! Or... I don't know what would Genova be in this. Anyways. While she continues to monologue, you notice that she's super pretty, and has this whole brooding demeanor you find really attractive. When she finally stops talking an hour later, you agree to join her quest. Game on! And hopefully you don't end up having a 6-foot-long sword through your stomach.
Ugh, I hate random encounters.
Whatever. Not interested. Okay, anyways, let's see. Age, 21. August 11th. She loves brooding. AP, hunting. Today's special. Enchanted Scarf. The dreaded Enchanted Scarf. She's a mercenary for hire. She likes angst and rocking a D cup. And I guess if for whatever reason you're curious, these stats she pretty much does share with Cloud Strife. Yeah, so anyways, Claudia is pretty much based off of Cloud Strife. A Rule 34 Cloud Strife. And ironically at this point they've actually shown off what cross-dressing Cloud would look like in the Final Fantasy VII remake. So yeah, I guess for all of you saying that another certain character from another game is a gender-bent Cloud, well, screw your logic, because now we have an actual gender-bent Cloud. Okay, well, I'm not going to get her drinks yet. Look at all the sevens. Well, obviously Final Fantasy VII. Well, I guess I'd rather see the 7s than the 6s. Anyways, okay, let's talk to her.
I'm Claudia, Merc for hire. Judging by your appearance, you're either the comic relief or the secret antagonist?
Misa Jar Jar Binks! Misa here to give you fun times and clumsy moments! Okay, no. Although, if that Darth Jar Jar rumor was true, he was both. Or he could have been both.
If you want to hang out, I would prefer to do it in absolute silence, in a dingy bar, while I think about my backstory.
And hopefully while you're thinking about your backstory, you don't immediately just stop the story right there when you and Superioth are fighting. Yeah. It's like, okay, that's the end of my story. It's like, what? No, that can't be it.
They said I couldn't possibly save the planet and look bored doing it. Well, who's laughing now? Not me, that's who.
There'll be no laughing from me. You'll get no sympathy from me.
I'm not moody. People with large swords don't get moody. I'm brooding.
See, there's a difference between mooding and brooding. And there you have it.
They said I couldn't tread carefully. The last punk that interfered with my mission. Let's just say he got a splitting headache. And died. And I leveled up.
Yay! Wait, so then would I be a stepping stone in your journey to leveling up? Okay.
That tickle did 1 HP damage. That's at least 2 layers of embarrassment.
Hey, well, at the end of the game, Sephiroth only has 1 HP of damage. So, with that logic, I would have killed him instantly. Okay, well, let's see, before we get her hammered, let's see what she says about the gifts.
Just because I can carry an infinite number of items doesn't mean I want to.
Fair enough. Okay, let's get you hammered. Oh, there we go.
Let's keep focused on our mission. Any attempts at romance will likely be pixelated and poorly translated. Agreed?
Of course!
Good. Let the 500-hour grind fest begin!
Of course! Alright. Wait, what?
If you don't mind, I'm going to set this encounter to auto and just sort of zone out for a bit.
Ironically, this is probably the only place where off course would finally make sense. Okay, wait, what? Okay, 99 flowers. Midgar full of flowers. Wallet full of money.
You may crush it with the ladies, but I, attack them? Item them? Damn. Turn-based flirting is harder than I thought.
Well, it could be worse. It could be ATB flirting. I would be totally caught off guard if it was. Or real-time flirting. You know, like Final Fantasy XV, or Kingdom Hearts, whatever you're familiar with. Insert disc 2. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, back when PlayStation games, well, Final Fantasy VII and especially Final Fantasy VIII needed multiple discs. ...
No, wait, that's not how it goes. Oh, I've got it!
This is Snake. I'm done here. Anyways, well, I guess I have to say, not sure if it's intentional, but the voice for Claudia kind of gives me some Ali Hillis kind of vibes. You know, the way she does lightning in the Final Fantasy XIII games. Who a lot of people say is pretty much gender-bent Cloud. Interesting.
I'm so torn between motivating optimism and nihilistic self-reflection. Gosh, am I ever attracted to myself.
Seems like you're quite conflicted inside. As if you have two sides of you fighting. I don't know where I was going with that. ...
Accompany me into battle if you wish, but I'm not going to be wasting any Phoenix up, if you catch my meaning.
Fair enough. As opposed to a Phoenix down.
I'm so torn. Accompany me into... You make... Accompany me... No, wait, that's not how it goes. Just because I can carry an infinite number of items doesn't mean I want to.
Okay, well, I guess that's everything here. And then I guess as a heads up, like I said in the Peanut episode, or well, episodes, if this session goes over 40 minutes, I'm gonna be splitting the video in half. So if there's an abrupt cut somewhere, you'll know why. Okay, so Midgar full of flowers, wallet full of money.
Not a bad start, but the start of the mission is always the easiest. Don't let your guard down.
Or else you'll have Ruby weapon pop out of nowhere and totally murder you senselessly. Yeah, that happened to me once. I forgot he was there, I'm sorry.
It's almost like the difficulty of the mission increases linearly over time. Weird.
Well, it would be more obvious if we had to go down some long, narrow hallways, as H.C. Bailey would put it.
I'm not saying size matters, but come on, look at this sword. Doesn't it make you tingly?
I suppose it would if I could see the rest of it. But luckily there is a full body image of Claudia out there. Okay, let's see. What do you have to say to me now?
I'm so Remember, if it turns out you're worthless in battle, you can always throw on a bikini and be cosplay fodder.
Okay. So it'll be a busty decoration, or however they say it. Oh boy. Well, I mean, even so, there's some female characters that still pull it off and still look badass. Anyways.
I don't laugh. Trust me.
I don't have time for laughing. Let's go. Let's mosey on over there. Okay, anyways. That's all she has to say. Let's see, did I give her a gift?
Just because I can, I must admit, it's kind of fun having you on the team. You don't seem as damaged as the rest.
I suppose not. I don't have some tragic backstory. Well, IRL, I sort of do, but that's another story.
What you lack in combat mechanics, you make up for in pithy dialogue. Naturally, I always opt for the latter.
Good to know.
You're a few flames short of a Firaga, but I'd still use you in combat.
Not sure if I should be complimented or... Okay, well, let's keep talking to her. Oh look, T-set. Ah, the final fan T-set.
Accompany me and... You make... Remember, if it turns out you're worthless in battle, just because I can carry an infinite number of items, I don't laugh. Trust me.
Oh look, we got a new portrait for her. Oh man. So embarrassed. It's like, oh well, you're giving me a different kind of vibe than you were before. Okay, well, so now you want 99 T-sets, so I'm going to give you those.
I have concerns. I'm starting to really enjoy your company, which means you might be killed off tragically soon.
Oh look, I've been impaled.
Don't panic yet. But if you happen to hear sinister music start playing in the background, I'd book it.
Yeah, pretty much like whenever Darth Vader enters a room, or when Sephiroth enters a room. If you hear One Winged Angel playing, you know you're screwed for life. Just ask Genesis.
Sometimes I feel like I'm just a clone of my real self, you know? I guess everyone feels that way sometimes.
I suppose so. You know, if we have a Claudia, what would that make Zack? Oh well. Zoe? Anyways, let's see. What do you have to say now, girl?
My hair used to be longer, but I like to twirl my sword after battle and, well, you gotta practice something before you get good at it.
Yeah. Sure, you sure do. So I can only imagine that wouldn't have ended too well. Well, no, correction, it would have ended with a lot of tangles, and then it wouldn't have ended well.
I love the feeling of a sword in my hands, and against my back, and big spooning it in bed. I have no idea why I'm saying this out loud.
Should I leave you and your sword alone with some privacy?
Some creep offered me a job at a bordello. Said my mom worked there. Or my dad. It was confusing and insulting, so I declined via sword.
The 7-foot-long piece of metal on my back says, "Screw you." I don't know, maybe in this case it would be her dad, since it was Cloud and his mom, and it's like, now I'm overthinking it.
I tried dating this one girl, but she came down with a bad case of tragic death scene. Still not the worst breakup I've had, though.
Then what would have been the worst breakup you've had? It's like, do I even want to know? Well, anyways, play through.
I tried. My hair. I love. My employer mentioned they wanted me to limit breaks. I wasn't sure if that meant more butt kicking or just less resting. Instructions unclear.
Yeah, for real, it's like, what do you mean you want me to limit breaks? It's like, how do you do that? It's bad English. Like, how long we've been slept.
Not bad. Your love magic is useful, and your victory dance has potential. Keep it up. You might just make it to the final boss fight.
Thanks. I'll show you with the power of love. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna get all Sailor Moon here, don't worry. And yeah, I kind of have a victory dance, but you're not gonna see it in this video.
Excellent. It's important to stock up before a battle. I will add this to the pile.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, like how in Pokemon Sword, I literally bought like 44 stores the moment I had the chance to.
I don't laugh. Trust me.
Okay, now you're giving off another vibe. Different from the other vibe from before. Okay. Well, I mean, she's still blushing, but she's being a little more like, I'm not gonna laugh. You can't make me. Versus how it's like, it almost looked like I was gonna get her to burst out laughing or something.
Are you a healer? I'm not sure what it is, but I always feel better when I'm around you.
This almost sounds like some kind of a pickup line. Are you a healer? Because girl, I feel so much better when I'm around you. Well, I guess when you put it that way, it does sound like a pickup line.
Normally your outfit would tell me your class, but you don't appear to be, dressed. Is it hot in here?
Oh yes, because Marshmallow does everything in the buff. So cute when she's smiling. Wait. Oh. Well, technically, yeah. But look at my abs! Okay, anyways.
You're tougher than a tomberry, but much more adorable and less stabby.
Because they feel stabby. And they worship Satan. Okay, no. Well, I mean, they do 666 damage in some games.
I'm just a girl from a techno-magic turn-based sci-fi role-playing epic fantasy adventure world, standing in front of a marshmallow.
Welcome to my life.
I'm not sure how exactly, but your eyes are casting some sort of status ailment on me. They freeze me in place and fill my stomach with butterflies. Teach me!
I don't know, I mean, you've kind of already mastered that. I do say so myself. Okay. No, that's just me being my usual awkward, nerdy, nervous self.
I tried on a pair of heels today. They needed more rivets, random metal plates, and buckles. I'll stick to my boots for now.
It's like, yeah, you don't need heels. Unless you're breaking into Don Corneo's mansion. Yeah, it's like, don't break into Don Corneo's mansion.
I'm not sure how. I'm just a... Let's grab a drink. And then another, and another. We do not drink these drinks. We save them for the end boss.
Okay, so then where do we keep the drinks? Are we just keeping them in the pile, like you were saying before? Also, I just realized she has not once asked me to take her out on a date. Well, if she doesn't ask me, and I see that we're almost at the end, I guess I'm just gonna take her. Wherever. I don't care.
Wow. I know money is abundant, being dropped by literally every monster, but this still couldn't have been cheap.
Yeah, because have you seen the economy in this game? And well, in my case, the money just happens because I have all this going at the same time, and it wasn't easy. It took a lot of time. Almost 2 years, in fact. Let's see, what else? I think that's all she says for this level, so I guess let's give her the necklace. 99 necklaces.
So, that new double attack we just learned. We have to hold each other really tight to make it work. So, you know, don't be shy.
That's the one thing I can't promise. In real life, especially. Okay, well, sure, why not?
I mean, I'm not sure why I need to press you against my breasts to make it work, but that's martial arts for you.
Okay. Have you been taking lessons from Mio? You know, that line where she's like, oh, when I press my breasts into you, do you get chills? Or is it mega awkward? Yeah, apparently that's my Mio impression.